Hello and welcome to this lecture in which I will be teaching you step by step how you can create a successful page post engagement campaign. Now, I've already taught you how you can set up a post on your Facebook page. If you haven't seen that lecture, then I highly recommend that you go ahead and check it out first because that video is the core foundation of what you're about to see. Because without an attractive post on your page, you cannot create an ad campaign of PPE type. And it is really important to have a high converting post set up on your page, and in that video I teach you exactly how you can do that. So before launching a PPE ad campaign, you need to make sure that you have a post like this out there on your Facebook page, ready to sell your product or service, whatever you're trying to sell. And the second thing that you need to take into consideration is that you have done a proper audience research. So the audience you're about to target, you already know who you are after, and you have used the audience insights tool of Facebook in order to gather relevant information. Now, if you do not know how to do all this, then go ahead and watch my lecture on audience insights tool and how to do proper research on Facebook before launching an ad. Alright, so let's get started into creating a PPE ad campaign. To create an ad, I like to use the Power Editor tool of Facebook because I think it is the most convenient tool out there in order to create a lot of ads in a very less amount of time. So you can access this tool by simply clicking on this arrow appearing on top, then clicking on Manage Ads, and then there would be an option for Power Editor. Click on it and you will be taken over to this window. And once you're over here, make sure to download everything to Power Editor. And once you have all your campaigns out there, what you need to do is basically click on Create Campaign, which is present over here. And I like to name my PPE ad campaigns as PPE, and then I put a dash and then just write the name of the product I'm trying to sell. So in this case, it would be laptop cases. And then the objective, I specify PPE, which is present over here. Buying type, I always leave to auction. Then I will create a new ad set and a new ad, and I'll just name it something random and then click on create. So as you can see, I have a new campaign ready. So what you're about to see now is something I myself do in order to launch a successful PPE ad campaign. So follow everything carefully because the knowledge you're about to get is amazing. So I like to head over to the ads section before doing anything else. And then over here, I would set up the Facebook page through which I'm trying to advertise. And I have already selected one over here. And now comes the page post type, ad. Okay, so you have two options. The first option is create ad, and the second option is use existing post. Now, obviously, since we are using a PPE ad type, what we will do is click on use existing post. In fact, this option will be selected for you by default. So once you are over here, what you need to do is just basically select a post that you created and post it on your Facebook page. Now, in case you haven't already created a new post, then what you can do is just simply click on this plus button, which is appearing over here, in order to create a brand new post of your product or service. And once you're satisfied, what you can do is either click on Save Unpublished Post or just simply publish it. So I have already created a post for this video, and I did that in a lecture showing you step by step. And again, if you haven't already seen it, go ahead see it. So I will just select this laptop cases image post, and as you can see, I can see the preview of this particular post on the right side. Now what I like to do is just basically copy the text, the same exact text that is appearing right over here, and then go over here and click on duplicate. So this will basically create a duplicate ad of this type, and then I can just simply name it 2. And then what I like to do is just scroll down and click on this create a new page post option. And I will just paste the same text over here as well. I like to make it a bit neat. And this time what I will do is upload a different type of image, not the same like this. What I will do is upload a different type of image. Now this image should be of the same product, but it should be different. So basically we are doing this in order to test which image works best. And you can basically save this unpublished post, or basically you can publish it to your profile. But what I will do right now is just basically save it as unpublished. Now we have two types of ads. One is with a different image, but the text is same, and the another one is with obviously a different image, but the text remains the same. So why did we do this? Basically, we are trying to split test the image, and we are trying to find out which image converts the best. So if you have more than one image of your product, this is a really good strategy to test out which image gets you the best results for the cheapest amount possible. So while creating a PPE ad campaign, I like to split test the text as well. So besides split testing the images, what I like to do is split test the text that appears on top of these images. And in order to split test these texts, what I like to do is just basically use the same two images that I uploaded earlier, and just change the text. And basically I will be able to identify which type of text performs the better and converts better. And how I can do that? Well, just simply select both these ads and then click on duplicate, and we will have the same campaign. Alright, so as you can see, we have two different ads now. So basically what I will do now is create a new page post, and this time I will just change the text. You can literally write anything. So I'll just go with this random text. I'll select the same image that I uploaded earlier, and then click on save unpublished post. Okay, so now I will do this with the different image, and basically I'll just change the text, create a new page post, use the same text we use over here, and then select the different image. And now click on save unpublished post. So guys, can you now understand what is happening? We have four type of ads, and these four ads are basically making use of two images and two type of text. And this first one, as you can see, is basically an image with this normal text that we have or had originally. And then we have the second type of ad, which has a different image, but the text is the same as the first one. And then we have this third type. As you can see, the image is the same as this second campaign over here, but the text is different. And lastly, we have this same image we used originally, but the text is different. So you can just basically see that we have two different type of text and two different type of images, and we will be testing out which one performs the best. Now guys, I like to test a lot, and it doesn't really matter if I end up spending $25 of money on this testing thing. And the reason is because at the end of these tests, the results that you will achieve will be amazing, and these testing just really pays off. So I highly recommend that you do as many tests as possible. Alright, back to the ad campaign. We have set up all our ads. Now is the time when we set up our audience. And in order to do that, let's head over to this ad sets section in the middle. And once we are over here, let's just edit this ad set. And in order to do that, I'll click on the pencil tool. So what I like to do is assign my budget. Yes, I'm not kidding, to only $1. If I'm a bit more confident, I will just make it $5, but $5 is the maximum limit. And this is only when I am testing out my ad campaigns. Once I know a particular test has resulted in great sales, great conversions, then I will just scale that campaign up. But initially, when I'm beginning with a new ad, I like to keep the budget to $1 per ad set. And the next thing that I like to do, if it is night, then I like to schedule the ad for the next day. And oh wait, no, not like that. So something like that. But if it is morning, then I will just let it remain to whatever it is. So the next thing is you need to select your audience, and this is the crucial part. Now, if you followed my video tutorial in which you did audience research using Facebook's Audience Insights tool and you saved your audience already, then what you can do is basically click on this new audience over here and select a saved audience from your wherever you saved it, and there will be an option over here present. Just click on it and you will have the audience up and ready for you. But for now, I do not have a particular audience set up, so I will be doing it manually by clicking on this edit audience button. So now comes the time where you need to target your audience. So leave custom audience for now because this is a topic that I have in my future lecture, and it is a very helpful tool and you will be using it a lot. So just leave that for now. So now comes the location part. You need to specify the country that you want to target. Let's just keep United States for this video. And then comes the age group category. Now, what you can do is basically create different type of ad sets for different kind of age category, or basically you can just let it be from 18 to 65 plus. It really depends on what you are trying to sell, and your audience depends accordingly. Now, since I'm trying to sell a laptop case, I'm going to assume that my target audience will be between the age of 18 and 35. So I won't just basically target the exact age category from 18 to 35. I will split test again. And how will I split test? By simply selecting 18 to 24 over here, and then I will be creating a different ad set where I will be selecting the age group of 25 to 35. And this will just basically give me a much better insight as to who my target audience is. So as I said earlier, guys, testing is really crucial. And now comes the gender part. I like to keep it to all, but sometimes I like to split test the gender as well. I will create one ad set only focusing on men and the other one only focusing on women. Languages, well, if I'm targeting United States, then obviously English will be the main language, and mostly my products are in English, so I like to target language as English. Now comes the detailed targeting part. Now, I'm assuming you have already done yours, but just for the video tutorial, I will be doing some basic detailed targeting in front of you. Alright, so I just did some basic targeting over here just to give you guys a basic idea of how you should approach it. So the first thing that I did was under behaviors and digital activities, I selected the operating system used as Mac OS X. And why I did that is because the laptop cases I'm trying to sell is only targeted towards Mac users. And what you can do is do something similar for whatever you're trying to sell online, because Facebook has tons of options that you can really look around and select the most relevant one. And trust me, guys, this is the best method to target people in the entire world. I mean, can you believe how Facebook is allowing us to target such specifically? Can you do all this with billboard ads? I don't think so. That's why Facebook ads are amazing. Now you can add more options over here. I highly recommend that you try to be as specific as possible. Do your audience research really well, because it is really important that you are targeting the right people, and the right people are seeing your ads, and they are buying your product basically. So once you're satisfied, what you can do is to simply click on the save option appearing over here. And as mentioned earlier, what I like to do is create a duplicate ad and split test the age. And I will be doing that. I need to split test people between the age group of 25 and 35. I've already done this for 18 to 24. I need to split test from 25 to 35. But before doing that, there is a placement option over here. And I like to uncheck Instagram and desktop right column. No main reason for that. It's just that I have observed personally that newsfeed and mobile newsfeed ads perform way much better than all these other ad types. And once you are 100% satisfied, just scroll down, let all this other stuff be at default. Alright, to split test the other age group category, what I like to do is just click on duplicate again, and keep the same campaign. And under this ad set, I will select the other age group, and this would be from 25 to 35. Now guys, just for this video, I'm doing this only for age, but what I recommend doing is that you test, as much as you can. Test out different interests, test out different age, look different locations, and even placements if you can. And yes, so now you can see that I have two different ad sets, and the first one is basically for the age group of 18 to 24, and the other one is from 25 to 35. And besides these ad sets, Facebook has also created around 8 different ads for me. Now, 4 of them belong to the first one, which is over here, and the other 4 belong to the second one, which is present over here. Alright, now we have created our successful PPE ad campaign, and it is ready to be shown to the entire world. Now, before I actually launch this campaign, there is one more thing that I like to do, and it is something that you should do as well in order to get the best results. So what I will do is just click on the pencil tool, and for this ad campaign, I will just click type targeted. And once I do that, what I will do is basically create a duplicate of the same ad campaign, but this duplicate will be general. So what exactly did I do? Now I have 2 ad campaigns. This first one is basically targeting audience, very specifically. We did our audience research tool properly, and we have done every single thing in order to make sure that we are targeting the right people in this ad campaign. But sometimes our assumptions can be wrong. Because of which, I like to create a duplicate ad campaign of this type. But in uh, this duplicate ad campaign, what I like to do is target people generally. So it would be basically people who are present in my niche, but the audience that I will be specifying will be very general, not like how highly targeted earlier. So what do I mean? Well, I'll show you now. So now basically I will click on this new campaign that I just created, and then under ad sets I will take out the pencil tool again and scroll down till I find edit audience. I will click on it, and basically my goal is to edit this audience. I want to make this general as possible. Now, since I'm targeting people who like Mac and who own a Mac, and this is just like a very general targeting, what I will do is just target some, common companies like obviously Apple. And I can also target Apple Inc. Let's just type technology, and obviously laptop cases. Oh, nothing came up over there, but no problem. Let's select Mac computers. So yes, as you can see, this is very general targeting, and we aren't doing any, detailed targeting like how we did for the other campaign. And so what I will do is just basically click on save, and I will head back to my campaigns. And basically now I have two type of ad campaigns. The first one is super targeted, and the second one is just basically general. And I will run these two ads, and I will see which one performs the best, which one gives me the highest amount of conversions at the cheapest amount possible. I will let these ad campaigns run for a good amount of time. I will see which one is performing better. Now, under these ad campaigns as well, I have created various split tests. I will be observing them. I will be seeing which one performs the best. Now, you can clearly see, guys, that Facebook ads is all about testing and analyzing. So if you're good at both of them, then trust me, you will achieve the best results from Facebook. So this is essentially how you create a PPE ad campaign on Facebook. And once you're 100% satisfied and you just want to launch this, what you can do is just basically click on this green button over here, and Facebook will launch this campaign for you, these campaigns for you. So if you want to, create high converting, really successful PPE ad campaigns, then follow this strategy. If your PPE ad campaign really goes well, then you will get a lot of engagement on your post. You will see that a lot of people are sharing it, commenting on it, liking it, and obviously buying your product. So follow these strategies, and I will see you in the next lecture. Thank you so much for watching.